everyone. Katie Pertide here with KatiePertideDesigns.com and product designer for 49andMarket. I have been keeping this collection quiet for so long, and I'm so excited to finally get to share with you. So I'm going to do a walkthrough of the whole huge big collection and give you some of my thoughts behind my designs and just share the whole collection with you. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to start with the 12 by 12 collection pack. It contains 10 double-sided papers and a bonus paper on the back side. This collection is so bright and colorful, yet it's kind of themed generic, so you can use it for anything from birthdays to travel and celebrations and weddings and baby. I mean, you name it, this collection will work. So on this page, I've collaged a bunch of vintage ephemera and a lot of my stamp art and textures in the background with the vintage botanicals. And on the back side is a collage pattern of dictionary snippets with words like bloom, dreamy, sing, just very bright and happy with some splashes of color. And then this, I absolutely love this blue. And these hummingbirds are so bright and happy. You're gonna see them like in the lasers and all the other elements to help tie it all together. And I think, like, look at this guy. Isn't he just so cute? I think I'm gonna be using him in everything. And on the back side is just a fun polka dot. And this green, oh my gosh. I just love this color of green. Chartreuse, it's bright, it's happy, it's cheerful. And look at those birds. Birds and botanicals and butterflies and vintage bits of texture with the textbooks and advertisements. Really so fun. And again, I've added like a painted area to kind of give you a starting point if you need one for creating a page. And on the back side is a painted kind of inked quatrefoil design in the bright hot pink. Wonderful accent. I mean, just look, let's go back here. Look how nice that goes together. Or this next paper. Really nice accents. All right, and here we have the hummingbirds down the side, all painted and splashed up with a nice white texture painted background. We've got dragonflies and butterflies, and on the back is a beautiful blue painted pattern. Here we've got some lovely botanicals. Just love these. They're soft and dreamy and kind of a blue-green with, again, a framed area, kind of giving you an anchor and a starting point, but you don't have to use it that way. I mean, imagine if you cut like right here for a card. That's really nice, or for a journal page. And on the back, I've got all the colors in the collection all painted together into a beautiful dreamy background, a great starting point. And then we've got the pink, some more butterflies. These are some of my favorite vintage flowers. I just love them. And I've mixed them in, I've blended in some bits from some vintage textbooks. We've got some lace and then some ledger lines, just all kinds of depth in these pages. You know, when I design with that intention, but when I see it all done, I mean, this collection just really blew me away in print. I'm loving the color, loving the vibe of the hummingbirds. And then we've got a lovely tonal chartreuse pattern for the background. And we had to have a wreath, right? Kind of a rainbowy hummingbird botanical wreath. I think it's great fun. I've got my watery grids in the background to help give it energy. You could put like your photos right here. You could put photos here, here, and here. You could just cut part of it. Really lots of different ideas. And on the back is an overall pattern. For those that are looking for more of a pattern paper, here is your hummingbird garden. And this one was really fun to put together. I wanted kind of a kaleidoscope graphic with a vintage ephemera spin to it. And this is what I came up with. I think it's super fun. You could fussy cut like petals and kind of lift these up and make a really fun dimensional page, you know, add a circular photo maybe in the center. Lots of potential. And on the back, I have a bright all over pattern of the butterflies. This is one of my classic paisley patterns, and I thought it really went well with this collection. Painted some of it in and left some of it with like a coloring book kind of effect. So not too heavy, not too light, very artsy. And again, really kind of lends itself to some fun fussy cutting if you're into that. And on the back, I have an all over pattern of a flourish. And then the last card, or last sheet, I did journal cards. So we've got 12 3x4 cards for you to cut apart and use in your projects, in your card making, in your scrapbooking. And it's so thick, it almost felt like there were two. And on the back, I have a blue tonal stripe. So that concludes the paper collection. Of course, no collection would be complete without a solids pack. So we have the Kaleidoscope 12x12 solids collection pack. So you can see here, again, it's 10 sheets. There are 5 different sheets that you get 2 of each of, but 10 designs, 1 on each side. And then you get the bonus paper on the back of the cover. So I've gone and done light and dark. Like, check out that texture. I hope you can see it well. Really fun textures on the backs of these and on the fronts. Great colors. If you prefer something more subtle, you've got the back side. You want a big pop of color, you've got it on the bright side. So we've got blue and pink and of course chartreuse. Just really, really lovely. I could see using these again and again. I'm finding them as I'm doing more and more card making. I'm finding the lights really good for card making foundations. So I've got the soft kind of teal, blue, green, and we've got a peach. Because, you know, this year it's all about what peach fuzz, right? So we've got it for you in the Kaleidoscope collection. So that is the solids. Here is the 6x8 collection. And you'll probably notice I'm struggling with my lighting. There was good natural light when I started, but then the clouds came out. So I'm turning on another spotlight, which might give us a little bit of a ring light when we get to the rub-ons, but hopefully it'll be fine for everything else. So we've got our 6x8 collection pack. It includes 24 sheets and there's 2 each of 12 different papers. So again, I'll go through them like I did with the 12x12s and show you the fronts and the backs. And then we have our bonus paper on the back of the cover. So we've got the pink and then the dictionary on the back of that. Really fun. These are going to be so great for so many different things. For journaling, if I can get them apart, that'll be great. Okay. And we've got the chartreuse on the back of the blue. You can see the beautiful hummingbird garden, and on the back side is our hot pink quatrefoil. Oh, I just love this one. Can't you just see so many cards done with this one? I sure can. I think it's going to be fun. When you see my Sissics release in just a couple months, you'll see how wonderful they'll go together. So check it out. And I love this dreamy blue-green and the dreamy background and all the colors. So fun. The printing came out amazing, better than I could have hoped for. You know, you always hope that what you see when you're designing it is how wonderful it looks when it comes out, and this one came out even better. Just check that out. So fun. It's like tropical, but it's celebration, it's birthday, it's baby, it's everything. Just love, love, love. And we've got our all over pattern with the hummingbird garden and the timeless paisley with a textured blue, all over butterfly with peach fuzz. And this one's done horizontal for those that like to work in journals in a horizontal format. And here, I guess I should have done it this way. And we've got our seafoam blue on the background. Another horizontal design with the blue hummingbirds. And on the background of this is our hot pink. I think I'm going to be seeing a lot of this collection. And we've got another bonus paper on the back side of our back cover. And that, my friends, concludes the Kaleidoscope 6x8 collection pack. Here is the Kaleidoscope stacked frame. So there are 27 different frames to create stacks. So let's take this, open it up and take a look at it. So you see all the classic frames are on the top, can be kind of deceiving to what you're really getting inside. So we've got all these cards, which are great for distressing and layering. So if you look at the back of the packaging here, and look, of course, in the packaging, you get almost like its own little paper in there. So envision that you're going to take one of these frames, and you're going to take a smaller mat, and then behind that, that one's a little big, we're gonna go with this one. Woo! And see how you're going to create a layering effect with your photo, your frame, your colored ephemera, and your background. So just grunge these up, add inking to the edges, distress them, and you are going to be all set. Fun, fun set. Here we've got the Kaleidoscope Acetate Assortment, 41 shapes. Okay, we've really cranked it up with this one, and I want to walk you through it. I think it's really fun. I'm loving doing more than just the leaves and butterflies in the acetates, and bringing a number of my other design elements to the acetates. And here I've got a piece of white paper to help with that. So I've got a dragonfly, and some of them have the white printed on the back for a little less translucentness, and some of them are just fully transparent. So like this one, let's see. Pull this one up. This one's fully transparent. How beautiful is that? And then even added these ephemera pieces in acetate. Oh, and okay, I thought this was a really fun idea. In digital, we do a lot of painting and what we call stamped blocks, what I call stamped blocks behind photos or to clip to your photos. But now, look what you can bring. And I'm sorry, we're getting that ring on here. I'm gonna move it up here so you don't see the ring so much. Look what we can now bring to our paper crafting with the acetates. So fun. And so I did one in each of the colors. So we've got the pink. This one's a little bit bigger with the blue. And then I've got, oh, I can't grab it. I've got the green. So the core colors of the collection in these painted blocks, which will look so lovely underneath your photos. Maybe you're gonna just cut it in half and you're just gonna have this bottom half stick out from your photo. I mean, endless possibilities. I can't even stand it. Okay, oh, and this cute guy, love him so much. And my movie film strips. Been making these for years and so fun to bring them into the acetates. Just look at all of this. Oh, and how about an envelope, right? I think everyone is gonna just have so much fun unleashing their creativity with this collection. I mean, that's what it's for. That's what I designed for. I designed to encourage your creativity and allow you to feed your creative muse. Is that what it is? I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but I love it. Totally happy. Love seeing this the first time I'd opened the acetates. So seeing it all together and how fun and bright and the variation of elements really just feel like it kicked it up from just having leaves and butterflies. So still got the leaves and butterflies because can't live without those, and dragonflies. But now we've got ephemera and bringing in the movie film strips. Just can't get enough. Oh, woo. All right, I hope you enjoyed. That was the acetate. The ephemera pack. Y'all know how incredible our ephemera packs are. We get to, I just design, and this time we've got 127 shapes in this. Look at that, just packed. So we've brought in some of the envelopes that we used to have with the envelopes and file folders into this pack. And I've got all kinds of other items. So I'm gonna open it up and just walk you through some of it, not all of it, because it's just so much. But these things will all be wonderful accents on the papers, and the lasers, and the rub-ons, because you know, we got it all. And then I made these page titles. I thought these would be a really fun addition. Splash them up a bit so that you don't have to worry about painting them up to match. Forever, happiest. And we've got journaling labels and ephemera. Really fun ephemera. Are those punched? Oh, they are. Check it out. So these holes actually were able to be die cut in here. So look at that ticket. You could like string ribbon through there, tuck in all kinds of little things. I've got some vintage ephemera, sentiments, lots of sentiments. I always, and these punch out too, just like the pink one did. I always like to include lots of sentiments. It helps give you prompts for your pages. We've got hearts, all these book plates of sentiments, my favorite favorite photos, oh happy day, favorite memory, the good life, all things bright and happy. And then all this ephemera, and I added sentiments onto these too. This one doesn't have sentiments, but it does have like a score line. Can you see that? So it scores really easily. So fun. I feel like we thought of everything with this one. More journaling labels. Oh, I forgot about these cute little clocks with the hummingbirds on them. Who doesn't want to add that to your page? That was the pink one. We've got the green, and I did a blue one. Super cute. Oh my gosh. The details, the story, the favorites, little bits of vintage labels, ephemera, perfect for journaling, slide frames, and we don't like to waste, so there's another sentiment inside there. Oh my gosh. You know, you can't not make incredible projects when you've got all these different things to work with. More of these labels. Oh, I make tags. That's right. Been wanting to do more and more tags for our collections. So that one's Forever and Ever. Some more ephemera. And the little collage icon that you saw in the 12 by 12 papers. Heart. Another vintage label. And we've got our envelope pockets. And these are scored to make folding and attaching easier. See? So fun. Slide frames with the hearts inside that'll punch out. Then we've got our bigger pieces of ephemera. Oh, and 2 more tags. Gotta love them. God, so fun. So pleased with this collection. I can't hardly stand it. More ephemera, just a little card, part of one of the papers. More ephemera bingo cards, happy and enjoy. More ephemera, another bingo card. Wow, right? You're gonna love this. Okay, now I've got the wishing bubbles for you. There's 137 stickers. I've got a whole assortment of sentiments in a fun everyday vibe, and check out these little tiny cute dragonflies, butterflies, and hummingbirds. So cute. And they'll go perfect with all these little hearts and pebbles. Wonderful accents. Oh, and you know what? This collection, we also have a bag. Now this time the bag is not stuffed with any other product. The bag is available on its own. Retailers may choose to package up their own little kits in this bag, but otherwise you should be able to get the bag on its own, and they are really well made. Oops, I'm missing my little charm here, but there should be a charm. The inside's lined, and it nicely fits the 6x8 papers and many of the other elements. So that is the bag. And then let's take a look at the chipboard set. So this chipboard set has 53 pieces of chipboard. Really getting your value here. I've brought in a lot of the icons, and look, you know, the packaging also gives you paper to use. Janine combined some of my designs onto this paper, and I'm finding it lovely to tear bits and use it in my journal projects. All right, so let's see, what do we have here? 2 adorable chipboard frames, 4 tags. And I'm not going to punch them all out, but they all have the hole punches out. And these are non-adhesive, so you will add your own glue, or maybe you're just going to put a string and hang that on something. Again, our little kaleidoscope piece. And then lots of word strips. We've got botanicals, and the botanicals with the hummingbirds. And this cute little guy, he's my favorite. Just think he's so fun and happy. We've got a peach one. And then I did these little collaged butterflies in all the colors with an assortment of the ephemera from this collection. Then we have our book plates and sentiments. So you just pop out the center and you've got your book plate and you've got your sentiment. And those are all different sentiments in the different colors. And we have our word discs, and I have some blanks that you can add your own rub-ons to, or maybe you're going to stamp them. And some white words too. I think it's really good to have a variety of items with contrast. So I think it's good when you mix the white element with the blue element on the green frame. Let's see, with the tag, right? I just really like how that works. And that's how our collections are meant to be able to just mix and match the different elements. So we've got butterflies, dragonflies, colored discs, hummingbirds, and just a great assortment. If you notice, these dragonflies are different colors. So this one's kind of a red, this one's kind of a teal, this one's more of a green. So giving you lots of variety here. So soak it up. All right, I'm going to jump right into, just slide this over. And we've got our chipboard words for this collection. There are 46 pieces. You can see on the back here, I did banner words and a thin script word and a bunch of collaged hearts. So let's take a look at this one. And again, you know, check out your packaging. Great to be used. All right, so we've got fun words like search, believe, playtime, and that one doesn't want to pop out. I would probably use a knife for that one. Not sure what happened there. And thankful, hello, that one popped out better. And we've got all of our banner words. So fun. Let's go for some of these hearts. I really wanted to mix up the hearts this time, and I want to see how those came out. Hanging with the best. Who isn't? Okay, we've got fun, fun hearts. I'm seeing these even, like, you could put all the hearts together on one project. Look at that. They're so cute. Urgh. So cute. Love them. I think I grabbed them all. Nope, we got one more. There we go. Look at that. These are so fun. Hopeful, happiest moment, always see the good, mighty, focus. Focus was my word of the year for 2023, and it's staying on in 2024 because I don't feel like I mastered it. Oops. Could enjoy, joyful, always. You get the idea. Really fun, essential words that match the collection and many of our other collections too, just beautifully. So, Kaleidoscope Chipboard Words. Okay, here I've got for you our new card packs. So this is a set of 12 note cards with envelopes that coordinate with the collection. So I'm going to pull it all out of the box here. So we've got 4 of the blue, 4 of the pink, and we're using the lighter color on the solids. And then we've got matching envelopes. So 4 there, 4 here, and 4 there. So these are a great foundation for you to take our laser cuts, chipboard, rubons, and create your own cards. It's a little bit lighter of a paperweight than our regular paper, but it's still just, you know, really wonderful, and the colors will all coordinate and be ready, matched for you to just get to work. And on to the postage washi tape. You can see all the cute designs. Let's see how unmasterfully I can open this box. There we go, not too terrible. Sometimes it seems to take me forever. And then we'll find our starting point here. Okay, there we go. See all of those, they've got sentiments on them, little collaged images. And that is our repeat, my friends. There we go. Can you see it? So we've got the postage washi. Love these. They're such fun little accents to add to cards and projects. And then we have the repositionable fabric tape. So it's a little bit longer of a box so that we could do a nice big long repeat of a design here. And this is great for binding, for these even work like if you put this on like a piece of paper and die cut it, and then you can peel it off and have the die cut shape. How fun is that? So you'll be seeing some of that once my Sussex is released. So pretty. Just really love the bright and happy vibe that this collection gives. So we've got that. And then we have just a plain chartreuse. Okay, simple but complementary to the collection. And then we have this vintage butterfly. Don't you just love it? Look at all the colors of the collection. Yum. I don't usually say yum, but this is just too good. All right, so that is the postage washi and the fabric tape. And now we're gonna move on to more. And now I bring you the Kaleidoscope washi tape stickers. So it's a little bit wider of a roll. And I went ahead, you can see it comes with like the white paper, and all you do is peel off around it, and then that'll reveal your stickers. So this is the repeat. It's nice and long, so there's a variety of elements in here. Leaves going different directions, and hummingbirds and clips and journal labels. A really fun washi sheet roll, and you get 3 meters on the roll, so plenty to go around. Okay, now I've got laser cuts for you. We have our mini laser cuts, which have 4 sheets and 130 elements, and is a combined version of the general laser cut elements. See a variety of things. I'm going to open these up and go through them, and our wildflower set. Wildflower set is all leaves and botanicals and hummingbirds and butterflies and dragonflies. All right, so let's start with the laser cut elements. Just open these up. The wonderful thing about laser cuts is it allows really fine detail. There's really not any white edges, and it allows for some nice texture cuts like you can see on the tickets and such. Okay, so on the back side is a fussy cut sheet. All kinds of elements for you to fussy cut because we like to give full value. And then our first sheet. Okay, check these out. I love them when I designed them, but seeing them printed and in laser cuts, oh my gosh, I need to do more things like this. I'm really, really enjoying seeing how these came out and thinking about all the things that I can do with them. So you've got buttons and ticket strips and ticket stacks, a few leaves and butterflies and bows and postage. And then our second sheet has some ephemera. Another one of those fun sheets. I made the postage sheet this time a little bit different. It's more of an accent. And we've got some safety tags already all made, and the stapled heart stacks. Totally fun. And these tags, look at these. They're all ready. It looks like they've got the grommets in them, and you can just add your string. Perfect. Really happy with this collection. All right, so those are our general laser cuts. We'll set those aside. Then we've got our wildflower laser cuts. We'll open this up, and there are 66 elements, because some of these are bigger, but they are so fun. And you can, break apart the bigger ones. You don't need all the branch on some projects. Oops, stuck together. Wow, look at that. So pretty. All kinds of different hummingbirds and botanicals and the pinks and the blues and the greens. Bright and happy for sure. And the second sheet has more botanicals. Look at those stems. This is like one of my favorite vintage botanical finds ever. Pinks and blues and greens and dragonflies. Oh, so lovely. And on the back side again, we've got a fussy cut sheet. So you really get your money's worth with everything from 49andMarket, including these laser cuts. Okay, so now let's go to the mini. The mini is so fun. I'm loving the itty bitty elements for cards and journaling. So on the back side again, we've got fussy cuts. And then we've got these smaller sheets with the little baby stacked hearts and page pebble and a word strip tossed in with all of these botanicals, hummingbirds and leaves. I was punching this apart the other night for my journaling and really, really thrilled with how all the branches, how detailed everything is. And then this sheet. Look at all the little elements that you get. The ticket stacks, the little camera, little buttons, a window frame. Really, you're gonna use this kind of stuff over and over. It's, it's not just pretty, it's useful. And it's useful for scrapbooking and card making and journaling and any kind of making that you enjoy. You will find these to be incredibly useful. All right, those are the Kaleidoscope laser cuts. Are you ready for some rub-ons? We've got rub-ons for Kaleidoscope. We've got Kaleidoscope Blendable Rubons, Essential Rubons, and Botanical Rubons. So let's start with the Blendable Rubons. Look at the packaging Janine put together, collaging a number of my elements into one big sheet. So useful. I have found myself tearing this and using it in my journals. So, and people have asked why I call them blendables, and that really carries over from my digital designs, that you know, the edges are not hard so that they blend more into your papers and your photos. And the same holds true with rub-ons. So because these rub-ons have lovely painted edges, they blend right into your papers and your photos. All right, we've got our first sheet of clusters with some ephemera in there. And then we've got like the color wash. Remember, in a few collections, we had the big sheets of the color wash. And now we have just some variety in these packs. And some text blends. So writing, and then some colored text blend, a ledger grid, and bits from ephemera. All kinds of lovely little bits to add a splash of color and texture to your projects. So that is the Blendable Rubons. Set that one aside. Then we have our Essential Rubons. Again, check out that back. Packaging, so fun. And you could create this with all the different rub-ons too, because that's how Janine created it, was by using all of the rub-ons. So you can see a close-up of what we've got going on. This sheet is all different sentiments. Kept the vibe happy, friends, good times, good vibes, loving life. I love this quote. You are made of stardust, wishes, and magical things. Really nice. And you are like an ever-changing kaleidoscope, beautiful and magical. And a sheet of colorful stitching with the painted palettes and the painted grids. Give yourself just a rainbow of things. Something like this poking out from under a photo or an element cluster gives your page some good energy and vibrancy. So these are the Essential Rubons. And last, but certainly not least, are our Botanical Rubons. Check out that collage, so pretty. And again, remember, you can make something like that with all of these rub-ons. So the first sheet, it's full of hummingbirds and dragonflies, and some of them are solid and some of them are drawn and painted to give you some instant artistry. Our second sheet is butterflies and dragonflies with the pink and the blue version of the hummingbirds. And the final sheet is leaves and greenery, because that's just an essential. You can never have enough leaves and greenery and splashes. So that, my friends, covers the Kaleidoscope rub-on transfers. All right, my friends, we're getting down to the end. We've got just this page kit and the album kit left to go through. So let me start by showing you the Kaleidoscope page kit. All right, open this one up. Pull out all the pieces here. So in this pack, you've got a lot of loose pieces, some for envelopes and ephemera, different things that you're gonna stack. We'll go back to the cover here. And you can see what you're getting. You're getting 4 pattern papers, 5 sheets of laser cut elements, and 11 pieces of ephemera. So what's in here are the 11 pieces of ephemera. And on the back side here are your instructions. So it shows you visually what images, elements to gather for each page, and then step by step how to build it. You know, start by adding the bigger pieces of ephemera, add your frame, your photo, and your titles on top. Okay, so let's go through this. and show you what you're getting. This is the first page, and on the one side you see the put together page, and on the back is the base that you start with. So some people do like to build right on top of here, or you can build on the background. And this one is in blue, your finished page, and your painted background to start with. Again, your finished page, room for 3 photos in this one, and then your painted background to start with. And again, and your painted background. Okay, so let's now get into the elements that you have in this collection. All of these laser cuts. You can see on the back side all the intricate cutting, but you're getting tons of ephemera and elements. Oh my gosh, look at all these leaves, tags and elements, and we put extra things in too, so you don't necessarily need everything from the kit to build those pages. There will be extra elements because we didn't want to waste any space when we printed. Again, look at all these leaves. I just can't get enough leaves, and this page kit has you covered. Can you see them all from the lines there? Again, we've got a journal card was part of one of the elements. This one was totally fun. I used an old clock image, and you should use like a knife, there we go, to cut. I didn't want to tear it. Done that too many times. And then you put your photo behind the clock. So cute. And again, more journal cards and ephemera and different page titles. So you get some variation in the sentiments and the tickets. Real value in these page kits, like nothing else. There is so much value in here. All right, I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I think I'm on to the last item in the Kaleidoscope collection, and that is the Big Picture Album Kit. So let me give you a look. Look at this box, first of all, how fun. And if you've watched some of the other videos or seen what stores are doing, this box, just you can bend it in reverse and make a beautiful gift box with it. Okay, so it comes with instructions. Check out the instructions. Gives you each page, easy to follow, all the pieces that you'll need. And look at the album kit. Oh. Okay. So you can see the box with the pattern and this beautiful album that's ready for you to decorate or leave as is. And the inside has the rainbow of colors and a polka dot. All right, so we've got papers to start with. Look at the variety of papers you have here to build your project. And then you have all of these element sheets. Oh, and I'm trying to remember what all, you know, we mix it up with these kits, trying to keep it fresh and different each time. And, oh yeah, that's right. These are our washi stickers. So you've got sticker sheets with, can you see that they're pre-scored? You can see the lines to do the strips. So let's pull out, again, show you what we're making with all these different pages. So fun. And I think, yeah. Okay. So let's go through it. This is your hinge. So your pre-scored hinge. And then we have all the laser sheets. Oh my gosh. Even if you're not into making albums, I think I would get these just for all of the lasers. Some of these lasers, like the titles and words, you're not going to see them in any other parts of this collection. They're not in the laser packs. They're not in the page kit. You know, they're not in the rub-ons. They are only in the album kit. And so many photo frames all ready to go. Leaves, and sentiments, and postage, and botanicals. Wow, wow, wow. And these are so fun. Look at the little stitching. And it's not like, it doesn't have these black tabs. Let me pull this one out just so you can see. That was for the printing and for the bleed. So you can see how detailed. Look at that. That is for the stitching. So it looks stitched. You know, and you could bend it up, give it some dimension. So much you could do. You know, I designed these albums, but then seeing all the pieces that it took to make the albums all separated out, it's really amazing and really just makes you fall in love with the collection all over again. So these are all the different ephemera pieces. I'm going to open them up. Look at all the different journal cards and pieces for layering, pink and green and blue, and all the labels. I just loved when I came across these vintage labels, and I knew I needed them. And they are going to be so fun to have itty bitty ones in this album. So there you go. Like, what is not to love about this collection? The album kit, the page kit, all the bright and happy colors. You know, if you like what you've seen today, please like and subscribe to my channel, and you'll see me talk about all the new collections that I have coming. There are more. I keep going, and keep inspiring you to create. So go out there and make something and have a great day. Thanks for watching.